Well, I figured I'd start my first video by showing people what I had to work with and what I used regularly and blah 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 blah. So the first thing is I've got this roofing hatchet that I found at a pawn shop. Not the handle is something I made out of a piece of wood. It had a hammerhead on the end of it, but it had a huge gash, or just a huge chunk missing, so I cut it off. And started to put a gash, a notch in there, so I could have another hammerhead welded onto it, but I couldn't find anybody to do it, and despite having a welder over here, I don't know how to use it. Yeah, and I rehandled it myself. The round thing is a nail that I actually filed chamfers into so it would work as a wedge. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I've actually handled it upside down, but I wanted to because I wanted this thing at the bottom because I thought it looked like crap up at the top. I've got a forge, which still needs to be worked on because I'm out of propane and haven't fixed it since the flood that happened in South Louisiana like 5 or 6 months ago, way back in March, I think. Got a belt grinder, another one that me and my dad are trying to fix, a milling machine, which I barely know anything about, a vise, angle grinder over there, a thing which has stuff in it, another thing which has stuff in it, a table with stuff on it, some spray paint, my big old forging hammer for moving lots of metal really fast, or actually let me rephrase that, lots of hot metal really, really fast, and other large objects that I need to get moved out of things. The license plate. This is a hot cut tool thing that my dad made for forging stuff. Actually, I think this is rounded. These are for beveling stuff or something. A thing of stuff, some canes, some pipes, a bat with a D-guard on it. Put that on there. I don't remember why. I have a shield that I made out of a pot, and I just hammered it out, and it's taken some damage in it too. I've thrown some stuff at it, hit it with some stuff. See, there's a hole in it from where some things have penetrated into it, which they didn't penetrate far enough to do any damage to me, actually, which was good. Some straps and some wood. It's made out of an old pot, or actually pan. Yeah, pan. A steel bin. There's a bit of an axle in here. And a hook I made out of a piece of rebar, which really just serves no purpose, and I don't remember why I made it. I have a golf ball over there with a hole drilled in it. I don't remember why. I have my Kershaw Emerson. This is a knife I carry with me constantly. I love this little thing. I love the little wave hook on it. And any of you who've seen this knife before probably know that it has a black thumb disc. Well, I had a 38 bullet shell and it fit. So I put cut the end of it off and polished it up a little bit and put it on here. And I've had the thing for so long, it's worn. And it wobbles front to back a little bit. And yeah, still holds up though. Never gonna spine test it ever now. But yeah. Probably just noticed I almost cut my thumb off. Don't worry. That was a calculated move, I swear. Got some things. Here's an axe, another axe, some PVC, some tools, another old baseball bat, some street signs, which were probably technically not obtained the right way. My friend got them from where she lived because the street sign had blown off in a windstorm, and they had landed in their backyard, and they came back from vacation and found them, and when they came back, they had already replaced the signs. So yeah, it's a piece of huge piece of industrial angle iron that I cut the side off of it, and I then made this beauty, which the handles have been redone on it. This is the second time. This baby's called Hominoptera. She's a sword club. I got the idea from Zednot Alpha and his little sword club video thing or whatever. Although mine is a lot bigger and a lot heavier. And it probably does more crushing damage than his does slicing damage, which if you've seen the Zombie Go Boom video of them testing it, it cut the top of the zombie's head off, which was really cool. And there's a bowling ball over there. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I remember why my dad has that. I don't think we're ever going to use it for that, but still. Got some steel that's been forged just all around, halfway finished knives and whatnot. Mostly from my dad, a few from me. Got some bats over here. I'll probably do an in-depth video on these later. I got a spiked bat here, and an extra heavy bat. And yes, children, that's a coil spring from a guitar, or from a car.